Daily Life of Slime Family, Tensura X Slime no Dao Sheet, by Chiharu. Future Planning Asuza Pav. After Donna-sama done with the Walpurgis we head back to our country. I've been thinking on how to prove my worth as the Queen of Jura Tempest Federation, but I seem to forgot something. At the banquet I finally realized of what I've forgotten. After 8 shuna cooking it tastes completely different on how our Laika usually cooked at our old world. Then I realized that I don't even know a single things about this world or culture in this country. If I the queen doesn't even know that, how am I going to stand side by side with their ruler? When we arrived at our house, it is already quite late but Shalsha and Falfa doesn't sleep yet. Donna-sama told me that Laika is busy training in the labyrinth, while Halkara is in labyrinth too, but she is at the research department completely absorbed on how advanced technology in here is. Welcome back, Mama, Papa, our daughters greet us. Yay, we are back, I said while patting their head. Why are both still awake? Donna-sama asked. We have something to tell you Papa, said Falfa as he held Donna-sama hand. Alright, I got it. Let's talk inside, okay? We then head inside, and sitting together in the living room. Then, what are you gonna talk about? Asked Donna-sama. Actually I've been curious too, since Falfa and Shalsha rarely has anything to talk or request at us. Rimuru Pav. My daughters seem to have something to talk about, they never been like this before so I hear them out. Nay. Papa, we are no longer child right? Said Falfa with her cheeks blushing, I wonder why. We has reached at an age where we should be dependent on ourselves, said Shalsha with her cheeks blushing too. Hold up. I don't really like where this is going. Like Shalsha said, we now has something that we like in common, Falfa said. With a bad feeling on my heart I asked them, what is it that you like? Papa too dense, it is something a girls our age would do, for example, holding hand with someone that you like, walking together with matching shirt. I don't hear anything else after that. My heart has broken to pieces. My entire existence is fading. Less than only severe mental damage has been detected. There's nothing to do with your heart or your existence greater than. Yeah. Thank you Seal for your supportive statement. Donna-sama. Are you okay? Do you hear what they just said? Said Asuza trying to wake me up. BB, but isn't it too early F for both of you? I said with pain expression. No it's not. The girls at our age all doing that, said Falfa. Do why you guys wanted to leave Papa? After I said that both of my daughters seemed hesitate for a while, I sigh a breath of relief thinking that they still love me. But who is that guy that has been captured my daughter's heart? I will ask Sui to investigate this tomorrow. Asuza Pav. Seeing my husband has received quite in shock before Shalsha finish her sentence I know that he not listening it until it finish and misunderstood something. I chuckled and told him, Donna-sama, what Shalsha mean is that she wanted to go to school and wearing a matching uniform like the normal kids at the morning, I said. Oh, I see, alright then. My husband's face immediately light up when he realized that he has misunderstood something. I think that this is certainly a good idea. If I'm not mistaken a week from now we will receive an exchange student other countries. This will be a perfect timing for both of you making friends, said Donna-sama excitedly. After discussing it for a while, our daughters seemed sleepy and we asked they both to go to bed. Now there's only me and Donna-sama at our room. Donna-sama, I think I too should go to school, I said. Do you want to G2 school too? Yeah, a high school obviously, since I don't know anything yet about this world, it is a good idea right? Certainly. But even though I haven't announced to the public that you are my wife yet, I haven't hide it either, there may be a rumor floating around. You of course doesn't want to go to school as this nation queen right? Yeah, but I still want to go though, just imagine a big shot disguised herself as a normal high school student, isn't it cool? Alright, I will manage it somehow, for now let's go to sleep, I've been waiting you know. Era, how greedy Fufu, I then proceed to turn off the lamp. Each reaction. Asuza Pav. I woke up this morning and I don't see Donna-sama. I guess he must go to his office early after all since there are many things to take care of. I go to clean up my sweaty body and getting ready to do things I plan for today. School enrollment is next week so I have a lot free time. Mama, you're going out? Asked Falfa as she saw me getting ready. Yes. Mama have a thing to take care of, I say to her. Can we follow you Mama? Nope, but you can go out on your own. Of course with Shalsha tagging along, I said to her. After that I look at Shalsha and she nodded. Shalsha is smart girl after all I'm sure she understand what I meant. Really? Thank you mama, I pat her head, and going out. My plan for today is to tour around this capital city Rimuru. Since I new here, I at least will try to remember the terrain around here. First and foremost of course their military force. While I doubt that the kingdom under my crazy strong husband would be weak, it excited me nonetheless. I first visit the training ground of Kabutai Force. The Kabutai Force is literally act like a police in this kingdom. If I remember well, the head of Kabutai Force is Ultima, while judge of Supreme Court is Carrera. I still don't know though what Testarossa job is. I look at their training, pretty average I must say, but since each one of them is physically strong, they just train their technique, nothing else interesting here. Then I go to their main military training ground. This kingdom army main forces is divided by a several corps. The only corps that met is called the Black Numbers. They are not under the Supreme General, but directly under my husband. I keep looking around until I found the old man from the other day. His name is Hakuro. His position in this country is Grand Master. I just know since my husband told me. Oh my. Isan, it Asuza-sama, what are you doing here? He greet me. Nothing, just doing some sightseeing. If it like that, would you join us? He invited me to join their training. Well, what can I say? My fighting style is purely brute strength and skill or magic, so I think this is a good experience. Are you ready? Then try to attack me. He said. I materialized a sword. Since the only weapon I use is sword, then I attack him purely relying on my speed and strength. I attack him multiple times, but even though his strength is lower than me, he taking my attack head on, but none of my attack reach him. All my attack has been sliding off the target, even though his speed is supposed to be lower than me. His dodging my attack with minimal movement. Damn it. Why can't I hit you? I shouted as I frustrated. Ho ho ho, my lady, even though your speed and strength is impressive, that is all you have. Let's just say you don't even have a foundation. Moreover, you have no talent for swordplay. He tell me. I always knew that I have no talent for swordplay, so I don't really care much. After I spend much more time at the training ground than I initially thought, but thanks to that I finally found a weapon that suit me. I quite genius when it comes to this weapons, if I must say, ha ha ha. But sadly none of members there uses the same weapons as me, but Hakuro told me that in the labyrinth there's a dragon that uses the same weapon as me, so I might visit there later. After that I go to the main office. I call it White House, since the name of this place is too long. I enter it with no problem, since all the employees here know me. Then I bump into Shuna. She look at me with unpleasant face. What are you doing here? She asked. No respect, huh? I thought to myself. Why is it your business? I do what I want, I retorted. Sincerely, I have no idea why she hate me that much. You don't think so highly of yourself. This is the HQ of the ministers. Do you think by become a wife of Rimuru-sama you could do what you want here? She replied with threatening aura. Exactly, my husband is the ruler of this place, so that is why I can do what I want. Beside, I just come to sightseeing. I replied, releasing a bit of my aura. Tisk. I don't understand why Rimuru-sama chose someone like you. There are many more who much more worthy for him. She replied with much more intense aura. Now that it has come to this, might as well enjoy it, I thought. Who? So you wanna play, huh? I replied with wicked smile on my face. I don't know why, but lately I really enjoying fighting. I became more excited when I think how would I destroy her. Try me, she replied with clearly angry expression on her face. At that moment the holy and chaos aura started fiercely clashing, cracking the surrounding wall. One feeling Shuna Pav. Not too long ago, Rimuru-sama finally came back. I was so happy that I finally got to meet the real him, my beloved lord. He head up straight to the office, saying that there's new nation suddenly emerge. I don't really want to complain, but for me to finally see Rimuru-sama face again is more than enough. But then, he called all the Tempest executive for meeting. I thought it was normal since the new nation has emerged. But at this moment I learn a painful truth. He introduced us to his wife, moreover they even had a children. The woman named Asuza. I was so shocked and angry at that time. I unconsciously asked if this is true, but he said yes. After that the meeting goes on, but I couldn't even focus on a single sentence at that time. I was just thinking that Rimuru-sama, who was once share all his love to his people and subordinate, now has someone who is special to him. After the meeting over, it is already night. On my way home I find that Shion is crying in the dark. I quickly go to her and asked what happened. SS Shuna-sama, it is nothing. I just regretted that I don't make a move earlier. Her crying after finished her sentence became more worse. It's okay. Rimuru-sama is a king, right? Doesn't it normal to have multiple wives? We still had a chance. I said those words with full of uncertainty. Shion doesn't say anything and continued crying. Soon me too crying, thinking that Rimuru-sama we once loved has someone else special to him. After that incident, Rimuru-sama suddenly asked me to attend Walpurgis with him. Seeing him introduced his wife with proud at other demon lords, make me jealous. He never once boasted about anything as long as I can remember. After that, I got tasked to cook a meal for demon lords. I purposely make Asuza meal super spicy, making her restless, but to her that's all to it. She doesn't even care about it afterward and continue eating. A few days has passed since Walpurgis, and now I on my way to Rimuru-sama office, then I bumped into her. The person who makes Shion cried. I asked her what is she doing here with really impolite tone, mirroring my feeling. I unconsciously let out my aura, but after hearing her answering my question with full of arrogant I getting really irritated, sensing my aura she immediately thought I'm going to fight her. She too letting out her aura. What a terrible aura. Sensing the destructive aspect on her aura making me more angry, since I'm the shrine princess and my main attribute is opposing with her. She then smiled wickedly, then challenged me to fight. Thinking that this is my chance to releasing some of my stress, I agree. But then her smile broadened, showing her teeth. I immediately got an unpleasant feeling. This woman. She really want to kill me. Sensing that a cold sweat appear on my face. Asuza Pav. After she seemed to agree to fight me, I immediately want to materialize my weapon, but then a purple hair girl named Shion intervened. Stop it you two. We're still inside the building. Let's go Shuna-sama. She immediately grabbed Shuna's hand and dragged her to exit door. She then looked at me and say. Rimuru-sama is in his office room. I suggest you don't interrupt him so much. After saying that she leave with Shuna. TCH. What a killjoy, I thought to myself. I maybe can handle Shuna, but that Shion girl is much stronger than me, so I just let her go. I then proceed to Dana-sama office and see him got buried by paperwork. I approach him and kiss his cheeks. Dana-sama, you seem a bit tired, huh? Want me to help? I asked. Oh, Asuza come here, said Dana-sama as he hugged me while I'm sitting on his thigh. Hey, we're in the office you know. I trying to brush him off but to no avail. Just a little. I need to charge up my Asuza dose, he said sluggishly while still hugging me. Huh? What in the world is Asuza dose? Come on, let's finish your work so that we can go home early, I said as I take half of the paper. I once worked at a certain company so I know a little on how to do this. Yay. Alright. After a few hours, we finally get to finish the work. Just as we getting ready to go home, someone knocking the office door. Rimuru, can I come in? Said a familiar voice. Oh yes, come in. After that, the girl with short black hair and Japanese face come. I met her at Walpurgis before. I think her name is Hinata. So what do you here for? Said Dana-sama with annoyed face. Well, since he just finished all his work, he must be want to go home quickly. Huh? What with that face? Do you hate meeting with me? Said Hinata as her brought her face close to Dana-sama as if threatening him. Hey, back off kid, you're too close, I said as I grabbed her shoulder. Oh, sorry, I forgotten that you already has a wife, she said, but this is maybe just my imagination, but she seemed a little bit sad. Yeah, so what do you here for? Asked Dana-sama. Oh, right. I want to discuss about students' exchange program that will be held next week. And so, Dana-sama can't spend his time at home today. The only queen Rimuru Pav. After Hinata come in, we discuss many important thing regarding the students that will come Tempest Academy next week. The most notable student that will come in later is the princess of the Farmanas kingdom. Anything else beside that is nothing important. After we done with the discussion, I asked Hinata to stay here for today since she is here might as well enjoy it. Asuza has already gone back home, and now has already quite late, it is already midnight. On my way back home I saw Shuna and Shion talking about something. I decided to greet them. Hey, what are you guys talking about? It is quite late you know, I said to them with smile. After they notice me, they immediately flee with blushes on their face. I really don't know what is happening, so I concluded that they is sick. You really is an idiot, you know that? Said a girl voice behind me. Oh Hinata. Why are you here? Going to the bath? I asked. Nope, I just finished and on my way back to hotel, he answered with red face. You should not drink after bath, it is unhealthy, I said after noticing her face. You idiot, she said that and continued walking to her hotel. After a few minutes I arrived at my home. The moment I stand in front of the door opened. Welcome back Dana-sama, Asuza stand in front of me smiling. I'm home, Asuza. I smile back at her and enter the house. After entering the house I noticed that the Shalsha and Falfa is not here, so I asked Asuza. Asuza said that Shalsha and Falfa is staying at Labyrinth playing with Veldora and Ramirez, so I guess it is okay then. After taking quick shower, I throw myself into the back, releasing all of my tiredness. You worked hard today, Donna-sama, Asuza said while petting my head. Yeah. I worked really hard today. Am I impressive? Yeah, you are, Donna-sama. Thank you for your hard work. After a few minutes lying down, I remembered my brief encounter with Shuna and Shion. Actually, I'm pretty much guess what actually happened, so I started talking with Asuza. Hey Asuza. What will you do if I create a harem? I asked timidly. Asuza, who hearing this, doesn't say anything for a while, then she started to speak up. Well, I support you. Huh? I hearing this got shocked for a moment. Is that what you want me to say? Don't be ridiculous. Donna-sama is mine. I absolute hate sharing what's mine with others. She speak out with firm tone while turning her head so that I can't see her face. I guess you are right. Just so you know, no matter what happen, I always love you, so don't worry, I replied while slow hug her from behind. I know. But why you suddenly asked that question? She asked with noticeable nervousness. Maybe I planning to create it. So what would you do? I answered her with the intention of teasing her. Maybe I'll kill all your love interest until you have no one but me, she answered with cold tone. Haha, relax. I'm just joking, you know very well that I only love you. There's no other love interest. After that we both gone silent, not saying any words until Asuza speak up. Thank you. Donna-sama. Yeah. You're welcome. We both then gone to sleep. At the morning, I woke up early as usual. I take a look at shirtless sleeping Asuza. I give her a kiss, then getting ready to go to the office. After that, I teleport straight to the office. Recently I've been noticing that Seal-san has gone really quiet. Less than notice. Master, I've been analyzing 300 and 700 souls of gods and battle angels, so please don't bother me with unimportant thing greater than. Seal-san is so cruel. I'm not even bothering her. I'm just asked if she doing okay. To think my own skill is cold toward me. What a sad life I'm having. After that, Seal-san seemed want to say something, but I ignore her, because I know I would lose if I argue with her. A few hours later, Shuna and Shion enter my office with determined face. I actually kinda know what they going to say, but I ask anyway. Hey you two, what happened? Rimuru-sama. Actually we too have a very important thing to tell you, said Shuna. Oh, what is it? We actually love you, said Shion with all of her courage. As expected. I thought to myself, actually I've been hoping that my guess would be wrong, but it is what it is, I guess. That's why please consider of marrying of us, said Shuna. We wouldn't even care if you make us your concubine, but please consider our feelings to you, said Shuna with full spirit. Yeah, we know that, we late, but please, consider. Stop. I cut off Shion line with firm voice, making them slightly panic. Listen here you two. I too love both of you. I get up hug both of them. Then. But as a family. You two are the one who made of who I'm right now. And beside I have a wife and a kids. So I'm very sorry. After I said that, Shion knee immediately softened, making he slump to the ground. Shuna on the hand is covering her face that full of tears. I can't accept your feeling. I said in the outside right in front of the door there is Hinata who have been hearing all of this. She immediately canceled her thought to go in and just stand there frozen. Rimuru. You are absolutely idiot, she said, and turning back to go far away from Rimuru office, while covering her tears. Of course Rimuru know this as well. Devil Twins origin. A few days ago, before Asuza want Yo leave her house, she has already told Shalsha that if they both want to play, go to the labyrinth, since that is the safest place in Tempest. Shalsha Pav. After Mama leaving, me and my sister going around the town to spend the pocket money that Papa has give us, then we found a shop named, alias Takoyaki. We stopped by. Hello. Custom EH. What are you two doing here? Asked the shop owner. Hello Uncle Veldora. We want to buy some takoyaki, replied Falfa. Shush, don't call me that here. Alright, takoyaki for two, right? Here it is, he said, that given us 2 boxes of takoyaki. We then stay at his shop while eating since we really don't want to wander too far from our house. A few hours later, Uncle Veldora seemed to get ready to close his shop. Hey you two. Rimuru seemed a bit busy lately, how about come and play at the labyrinth? He said. Mama asked us to play at labyrinth after all, I replied. We then head straight to the labyrinth. On our way there, Uncle Veldora told us about how he first met Papa, and the history of this nation. We then arrived at the entrance of the labyrinth. Then we teleport right away to the lowest floor. Hello mentor. Where is my takoyaki? Said a little fairy flying around Uncle Veldora. Then Uncle give the fairy a box of takoyaki. Thank you, Aren't you two Rimuru daughters? What are you doing here? The fairy asked. We're here to have fun. Mama said that we can only play in here, I answered. Well, I take this two to come here. Come on you guys, let's read a holy scripture. Ramirez. Go get some books and give to those two. Papa once mentioned about a dragon who becomes strong by reading a holy scripture, so I really curious of what does this holy scripture look like. Then the fairy come back with lots of books. After spending so much time reading the holy scripture, all I can say is that the knowledge in here is beyond human realm. You Uncle V Veldora. This is really cool. Shouted Falfa with a star on her pupil, but I really can't deny it, since even though there's a lot of information in it, this is still fun to read. Kuahahaha. I know right, said Uncle Veldora smugly. After a few minutes, I unconsciously tried to copy the movement of the person in the manga. Falfa too tried copying it with passion. Veldora seeing this, make a little grin on his face then said. You two seem talented. Then from now on I will take you as my disciple and make you inherit my Veldora killing art style, he said. After that Uncle Veldora show us his Veldora killing art style. After using my skill, Thought Acceleration 300x, I analyze his movement. Each movement from his body is cool and elegant, more than that this technique seemed to focus on insta-kill rather than defeating opponent. We accept to become your disciple Uncle Veldora, we both said in unison after seeing Uncle Veldora finished. Kuahahaha. Alright, from now on you must call me master, he said. Rimuru. You wouldn't mind I powered up your children a bit, right? Kuahaha, I'm sure you will thank me later, Veldora thought. If mentor said that, I will go as well. I can teach you a great spirit magic, since you too are spirit, right? The fairy named Ramirez said while puffed out her non-existent chest. Hey Rimuru. Since you reject to become my disciple at Walpurgis long time ago, I will make your daughters my disciple instead, thought Ramirez. Yes. Thank you. Ramirez-sensei, we said, after we said that Ramirez seemed a little embarrassed. After that we head up to 80th floor of Labyrinth, then we found a bugman named Zijin. Veldora-sama, Ramirez-sama and the two princess, it's an honor to meet you, said Zijin. After that Master explained the situation. Master told Zijin to make a illusion world with different timeline than the reality. After a few minutes, Master told us that Zijin is Master first disciple, then we greet him. Nice to meet you Zijin senpai. No need. You too is the descendant of the god. You two can address me casually. I swear on my name that I will make the Rimuru-sama descendants become stronger, said Zijin. Then Zijin make a illusion world with different timeline. It's basically 1 week we're here equal to 1 hour in reality. Then the hellish training start. After a year of training, that equal to 2.5 days outside we're finally free. It is really a hell. Master taught us the technique. Ramirez-sensei taught us a spirit magic while Zijin is fighting us given the real-life battle experience. I lost count 400 plus death. Maybe we die 1,000 times? I don't know, but what we sure is we have really become stronger. Though we never managed to land a scratched on Zijin, Master or Ramirez-sensei. Don't be fooled by Ramirez-sensei appearance. Her magic control and her multicast that can cast 1,000 of magic circle is really incredible. I think they're ready. It's time, right? Mentor, Ramirez-sensei asked. You're right. Now please Ramirez. Finally. It has come. The famous partner summoning that had been writing in the Holy Scripture. I really excited since in the Holy Scripture, partner summoning is synonym to end of training or graduation. After that Ramirez-sensei turned into her adult form, and place her hand in both of our head and start chanting. A few minutes after her chanting 4 spirits show up in front of us. There's 2 pitch black spirit that has no fixed form looking like mist and there's fire and ice spirit. Fire spirit and one of the dark spirit come to me and transform into 2 daggers in my hand. So this is my partner. I thought the ice spirit and the other dark spirit goes to Falfa. The ice spirit turned into long sword while the dark spirit turned into a pair of gloves. It makes sense since your mother has destruction attribute while your father is nothingness, so that's why each of you has dark attribute, said Master, nodding his head. At this moment, the Devil Twins was born. The existence that instill fear through the church and the criminal, the duo who has been fighting against the light and the dark. SS. Princess Dream. It's been more than 100 years since the first king of Farmena's kingdom has been crowned. The first king name is Farmena's, my ancestor, although it is just a rumor, but there are many who still believes that the first wife of the first king, Myron Farmena's, is still alive. My name is Eura von Farmena's, the third princess of the fifth king of Farmena's kingdom. Accounting this year, my age has officially become 16 years old. I have one older brother and two older sister. According to the rules, my older brother is automatically confirmed to become the next king if there's no man born in the royal family. But my brother idea is to strengthen the relationship between our kingdom and the most advanced kingdom in this world, Jura Tempest Federation. Meanwhile, I completely oppose that idea since I think that we should become independent, and not relied on some evil demon lord. Long time ago when I was studying, I found that before this kingdom named Farmena's it was called the Kingdom of Falmouth, one of the major superpower in Western continent. But that is until the king of that time launched an attack to Jura Tempest Federation and got completely annihilated by a storm dragon Veldora. Since that I completely resolved myself to take over the throne and bring back the glory of the old Falmouth kingdom. I tried so hard until I got qualified to enter the one of the most prestigious academy in the world, the Tempest Academy. My goal is to infiltrate the Tempest Kingdom and gather my ally there. I will make sure to let this kingdom free from the grip of that evil demon lord. My lady, are you ready? Asked the butler after he knocked the door. Agus, is it that time already? I asked back to my butler named Agus. Yes, all preparation for you to go to the Tempest Academy has been complete, he answered. My lady, do you still want to continue your plan? Why don't? Shut up, Agus. I don't want our kingdom to tide with that evil demon lord any longer, so any notable person that going there beside me? I asked him, since I going to gather my ally there, it is important to take note anyone with big influence there. Yes, my lady, there are quite a change in the last minute, many interesting person going there this time, he answered. Oh, who is it? The Eastern Empire Duke's son Fezel El Nazca, the Holy Western Church Deacons Fiora Bella, the Resistance Army Vice Commander's second son Azul, and many more, said the butler, finishing his report. Hearing this I was quite shocked, especially with that last one. The Resistance Army is a group of people who secretly oppose the world managers, the Octagram. So why their vice commander sending his son there? The Resistance Army. Those cockroaches really tough, huh? I don't even remember how many times they got destroyed, but oh well. They will be our most likely potential ally. Yes, my lady. How are your opinions about the other two? That Duke's son Fezel, right? That guy is really arrogant, even I don't like him. You two see his behavior when the Western Council being held, right? And for the second Deacon's Fiora, as far as I know she is at the same age as me. But she really got a big potential to become a bishop, so I will keep an eye on her. After I said that, I got into the carriage, heading straight to the Tempest Academy. Agus said early that there's many more, right? That means not just only the three of them will be there. I have to be careful with my plan, or else my effort all these years will be gone to waste. I reminded myself as I looking out to the window. Little did she knows, at that school there are several peoples that controls the world, goes as the same year as her. Her plan will resulting on a big impact on the Tempest Academy, but to those people, it is just a pure entertainment. Strength test Rimuru Pav. Right now I'm in my home relaxing. Why you ask? Because I finally free from all those damn paperwork. I rushing as fast as I can to finish those work so that I can have some free times. Donna-sama, tomorrow is the school entrance ceremony, right? Don't you have any work? Said Asuza as she placing my tea at the table. I already finished all the work, Asuza. Don't worry too much, I'm not slacking off, I said as I take a sip of the tea. I see. By the way, Falfa and Shalsha still haven't coming back. Do you know something? Asked Asuza. Oh? Yeah, both of them is training at the labyrinth. Beretta has reported to me, so don't worry, I comfort her. Then after a few minutes we chatting, our daughters return. Mama, I'm back, shouted Falfa. Speak of the devil, I thought as I smiled. Master, do you call me? Asked a troublesome demon after I said those words. No, not you. Go back, do your work, I yelled internally at him. Welcome back, Falfa. After Asuza said that, Falfa rushed to her and tightly hugging her. I really miss you, Mama, Falfa said. Hey, what's wrong? Asked Asuza. I then moved to Shalsha, who just entering the house. So how you're training? I ask her. It's all good, we has getting stronger, Shalsha said with proud grin. Good, as I expected from my daughters. I then slowly lift her up and hug her. She hugged me back while kiss my cheek. I miss you, Papa. She whispered to me. I replied her as I said I miss her too. After that we chatted for a while. They told Asuza how their training goes on, and how Veldora, Ramirez and Zijin being kind to them, and most importantly how there has been infected by Chunibyo disease by Veldora. Hearing that, I really want to go and give Veldora a good smacking, but I guess it's normal to have that at their age, so I let it go. Indeed you both now are really strong, maybe even stronger than me, said Asuza with proud face. Well, that's because I seal 90% of your ultimate skill. I grin awkwardly after hearing that. Alright. Let's go test your skill now, I said. Do we really need to? We may be even stronger than you now, Papa, said Falfa with smug grin. Hey. For both of you to surpass me is just your dream, you know that? I said. Alright then, I will show you that I'm stronger than Papa, said Falfa. Then all of my family go out. My destination is to Benimaru house since I have a perfect idea for my daughters to test their strength. You. Benimaru-kun, are you home? I shouted after we arrived at Benimaru house. Then after a few seconds the door opened. Rimuru-sama. What's the matter? Asked Benimaru as he kneeled. After that Benimaru invited us to enter. I start to explain the situation while Asuza, Momiji and Alvis is chatting on their own. So that's your plan, huh? Asked Benimaru. Oh, by the way, where is Morin? It's been a while since I saw her, I asked. Morin is the Benimaru and Momiji daughter. She is a fair Oni, because of that she aging a lot slower than normal people. She is training on her own at the background, Benimaru answered. Perfect. You two let's go meet your new friends, I said as I take my daughters straight to the back of Benimaru house. Behind Benimaru house is a large grass plain field with some training tools. Well, since Benimaru is a battle maniac, this is understandable. There we found a long red-haired girl with ponytail looking around 14 to 15 years old wearing a red kimono with flame motif identical to Benimaru uniform training. Father, and Rimuru-sama, she freak out and Dagiza in front of me. After that Benimaru told everything we planned. She looked like a bit hesitant for a moment, then she reluctantly agreed. So I have to spar with the princesses and determine their strength? Daughter, you okay with this, Rimuru-sama? She asked. Yeah, totally, I said. Then, come princesses, let's see your strength. Who? She already provoking them? Well, my daughters look calm enough, I thought to my head as I see them walking to the field. Less than master, I have already finishes my analysis to the souls. It seemed that there are many useful thing we can do with it greater than. Let's hear Seal Sensei, Shalsha Pav. After the girl named Morin invited us, it just me step up following her. Who? I can take on you both, you know? She said. Then Falfa without hesitation join in. This is the lesson we learned from Holy Scripture. You can use any method, be it dirty or not, as long as you won your justice. Hey. Then come try attacking me first, she said full of confidence. Fool, you just triggered a death flag on yourself, Falfa said. A death? Not letting finish her sentence, Falfa started attacking her, using shadow movement that we developed while in the labyrinth. Our shadow movement is not like a normal one that has to jump into shadow. We envelope ourselves with spirit of darkness, then appeared instantly on opponent back. Falfa tried to punch her, but got blocked by Morin wooden sword. You have no pity, GHH, I using the same shadow movement, and kick her in the face, sending her flying. Don't talk while in battle, focus on your opponent, fool, I said to her. That just lucky, she said while rapidly dashed toward us, we just using our hand-to-hand combat against her, beating the shit out of her. Benimaru seeing this immediately realized. Rimuru-sama, isn't that Zijin combat style? Asked Benimaru. Yep. Rimuru answer. After a few minutes she looked really beaten out with bruise all over her face and body. TCH. I don't want to this, but if I can at least land a hit on you, she said while using her magic to create large flame, then shooted toward us. Inferno flame. She shouted as the flame heading to us. Falfa and I looking at that completely calm, then I immediately step up in front of Falfa and summon my fire spirit dagger and slice her attack into two. Fire has not effect against me, I said. Impossible, she said while looking at me with terrified expression. To be honest, we should attacking you before you finish casting according to the holy scripture, but I can't help but want to face it, I said. Then the Benimaru guy step up while patting his daughter. After that he looked at me and Falfa. I see, a fire spirit, huh? Well, your papa has given me permission, so you two are going to spar with me, don't hold back. I'm strong, you know, he said after holding his katana that still sheathed to the scabbard. Falfa, let's go all out, this guy is bad news. I, who sensed the amount pressure that rival Zijin, immediately went on full alert. We immediately summon all our weapons. After that our whole body enveloped on a dark cocoon, indicating that we are going all out. Benimaru, after seeing this, quite shocked but smile after the cocoon disappeared, revealing our all-black battle uniform. I see, a Zijin face as a mask, Veldora-sama old cloak, and Ramirez-sama clothed motives on inside shirt. Ha ha ha, interesting, he said after looking at our battle uniform. We gonna show you the power of darkness. Falfa shouted, copying the line from the holy scripture. Then come, Benimaru said while his still haven't come out from the scabbard. The princesses might Shalshapov. Unsheathe your sword, I said after Benimaru challenges, to which he replied. I don't need to. This guy is really getting on my nerves. Let's go, Falfa, I said and immediately rushed toward him. Dark thread. Falfa dark spirit gloves immediately glowing and a thread appear on each of her finger. The thread rapidly appear on the ground and covering the whole place, limiting Benimaru movement. This is quite impressive, but your control of thread is far below Sui, he said, and burn all the thread. I, who have arrived immediately using shadow movement and teleport behind him. I tried to cut him but he brushed it off, nothing, but I keep doing it, tch. Then how about this? Critical chain. After that I slash all of his vital point, but it surprised me that he keep up easily with my speed and blocked all of my attack. Then is my turn. He swing his sword with incredible speed, even with my thought acceleration 300x, I can't see his attack. I just embrace myself with intention on taking his attack, but that was a fatal mistake. The moment his land on me I was sent flying. It's damn heavy. Your speed is impressive, but lacked power, as I thought you was trained for killing, not a match, he said while standing still looking at us. It's not over. Falfa rushing toward him, targeting his head, but he disappeared in a blink of an eye. Fast. He appeared behind Falfa and give her a powerful side kick. Gah. Falfa too was sent flying. Ho, you managed to counterattack me at that moment, Benimaru said as he looking on his bleeding leg. Then let's end this, Inferno Flame. Benimaru is a fire significantly larger than Morinyu's rushing toward us. I immediately jump into the sky while cast a magic to lessen the fire impact. Grr. Spirit magic. Adamant Rampart. A steel block rose from the earth and blocking the fire. This is the advanced version of Earth Rampart, so it is quite strong for defense. And we done. Where's your sister? Benimaru said after looking at Falfa, who barely standing receiving his attack. Ha! Sealing magic. Frozen temple. Falfa shouted. Suddenly a blood on Benimaru leg, who Falfa attacked before frozen, and immediately engulfed Benimaru whole body with a shape of crystal, sealing his whole movement. Do you think this is enough to stop me? Asked Benimaru looking completely unfazed. Of course not, but I at least can buy time. Falfa said while snickering. Buy time? For what? Benimaru asked, but Falfa is not stupid enough to tell him. In the sky there is Shalsha. After evading Benimaru attack, the explosion between Shalsha magic and Benimaru attack repelled her high into the sky. Right now she is readying her finishing move while dive down at an incredible speed. Focus my power on this attack. Synchronize the dark and the fire. I never tried this attack before since Master told me that it isn't complete yet. If it complete. Among the 7 seas and the infinite sky, there's nothing I can't cut. While Shalsha diving down, her body was covered with fire and darkness. After for a while the two elements mixed and produced a purple-shaped phoenix that enveloped around Shalsha. This might be bad, Benimaru said after seeing this. He had a smile on his face. Veldora killing art styles. Tempest of the End. This is the strongest and most destructive technique that Shalsha has right now. Of course Falfa also has her own strongest technique, but she can't show it here since she is the ace when fighting a stronger opponent. After a moment Shalsha and Benimaru collided. The impact is so big that the surrounding ground has engulfed in flame. Moreover Shalsha attack has made the ground leaving a deep cut, but the last one is standing is Benimaru as his upper shirt has cutting mark all over. Shalsha. Falfa run to her sister after seeing that her has using most of her strength and almost collapse. Falfa grab her sister as her sister can't move a muscle right now. Ha. Ha. At least. We made him unsheath his sword. Right, Falfa? Said Shulsha, then her consciousness start fading. Yes. We did our best. Then the two of them laying down on the ground. That's crazy. You two are really strong, befitting the daughter of our king, Benimaru said as he lift up those two and go inside his house. Rimuru Pav. After seeing those two fight, I received a heavy shock for a moment, before I just judged their strength base on Magicule alone, but their skill and technique is on a whole new level. They may rival the Holy Knight with their technique alone. I can't believe it. The princesses is too strong, said Morin, who was with me watching the battle. You are right, dear. Their technique is beautiful yet deadly. Veldora-sama must be a good teacher, said Momiji after patting her daughter. Rimuru-sama, our slime that gained intelligent is all have that ridiculous power? Asked Alvis with questioning eyes. No, it's not, I retorted, as expected of my daughters. Look, Donna-sama, aren't they cute while fighting? No, what is wrong with you, Asuza? They look completely deadly when fighting. Less than notice, they inherit that from their father, so it's not strange greater than. Oi, you just messing with me, aren't you? Well, whatever. After an hour Shulsha and Falfa still doesn't wake up, so let they sleep for a while. Right now we are in guest room chatting all that. Benimaru and his wives is busy inquiring my night life with Asuza. Asuza just replied, Donna-sama is gentle, then cover her face while blushing, then suddenly Morin stand up. What's up, Morin? Benimaru asked her, but she immediately kneeled in front of me and said, Rimuru-sama, I have a lifetime wish, can you please let me serve the princesses while they staying at the school? While Dogiza, I just agreed to it since the reason I came here, is to make Morin and my daughter's friend, so that's all to it. Tempest Academy Rimuru Pav. While we were engrossed in our chatting with Benimaru family, Shulsha and Falfa woke up. I told them to go back first since I have something to talk with Benimaru. So, what is it, Benimaru-kun? I asked him. He looked restless, but I put my hand on his shoulder and asked him to tell me. It's about Shuna, he said with remorseful tone. I see, so what is it? I said, Rimuru-sama. Shuna has told me everything, he said while not looking at me in the eyes. Then suddenly he prostrate in front of me. I'm sorry for her insolent behavior. Should I go? Get rid of her? Benimaru said, slightly shaking. I've never seen him like this before. Get up, I said coldly to him. Then he slowly stand up. I can't see his eyes as she lowering his gaze, hiding his emotion. Then I immediately slap his face. Rimuru-sama. He looked at me confused as to why I slap him. Did you know what I said to her at that moment? I asked Benimaru firmly. And no, he said. Then I slap him again. I said that she is my family, and you want to dispose her. His face brightened up. I pat his head then said, of course Benimaru, you are my family too. Someone who support me all the way here, is all my family. I said. Then Benimaru, who has regained his usual confident, kneel down. Thank you, Rimuru-sama. After that I bid farewell to them. Benimaru Pav. After Rimuru-sama leaving the house, I look at my shadow then said, do you hear that, Shuna? Suddenly a blue-haired ninja and pink-haired girl rose from the Benimaru shadow. Yes, Oni-sama, Shuna said completely calm. Then do you feel anything strange? Asked Sui to Benimaru. None. Zijin and Veldora-sama has confirmed that the princesses is okay, beside I can feel Rimuru-sama aura within them. The problem is that woman, answered Benimaru. Then he started to speak again. Shuna, I'm sorry you have to pretend to do that. Benimaru said, not at all, Oni-sama. It's true I love and respect Rimuru-sama, but it is his family and superior, and to confirm Rimuru-sama's safety this is nothing, Shuna said with her usual smile. The problem is Shion. Even thought we told her it is just acting. She seemed too sad and beat EHEM train her core to unleash it. Really? Never mind that. We still can't exclude the possibility that woman is influencing Rimuru-sama. Rimuru-sama may be invisible in this world, but that woman is from another world. Keep an eye on that, Sui, Benimaru said, to which Sui nodded and gone back to the shadow. The point Shuna and Shion pretending to confess to Rimuru-sama is to judge his answer. If it normal Rimuru-sama, he would answer exactly the same, a family. Other than that, there possibility that Rimuru-sama has been influenced. That damn Diablo, what do you mean by, that woman is suspicious? Thought Benimaru as he gritted his teeth. This secret is just known to certain peoples in Tempest, of course including Seal. Only Rimuru himself did not know it. As to why Seal don't tell him, nobody knows. Rimuru Pav. Today is the day where Tempest Academy will receive the new students from all around the world. I get up early as I woke up Asuza and my daughters to be ready for the school. After Asuza wake up, she straight up, cooking for breakfast while Shalsha and Falfa and me is getting ready to go to the school. Since I have to give a speech in the first day, I too have to go. After we all done eating, we were ready to leave the house. Shalsha. Falfa Papa will ask again, what will you do if someone touching you with bad intention? I ask my daughters just to be sure. Sure, we broke their arm, right? Answered Falfa happily, as I expected they forget. No, 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 you cut off their arm. Remember this time? I reminded them. Well, if it actually happened, I will pull a single or two string to cover it up for them. Asuza exited the house, he disguised as a normal Japanese-looking woman with long black hair and her school uniform. Haha, you look good, Asuza. I praised her. He looked at me with blush on her face. After that we all go to the school. Asuza Pav. After I arrived at the school entrance, my daughters has gone off on their own since they has to take different class. I saw many nobles come with fancy carriage and magic beast as their ride. But what caught my attention is the group of 3 who just entered the school just before me. One of them has a long messy red hair, while the other is a complete beauty with long blonde hair. The other is cold type beauty with long straight white hair. I thought I have seen them before. Well, whatever, my school life is waiting in front of me, let's just enjoy it. Mr. Main Character Asuza Pav. It's the worst. Why you ask? I'm completely lost. Right after I enter the academy gate, I got so distracted to all the facilities in here. To be honest, my husband is really amazing. He managed to copy the facilities from his old world and make it in here. Even with that, this school really give a fantasy vibe. We students, right after arriving at the academy, we should go straight to the gathering place to hear Donna-sama speech. Geez. What a blunder, I said to myself. As I walking aimlessly, someone greet me from behind. Hello miss. What are you doing here? I turn back and take a look. He is a teenage boy with black hair and there's 2 girls, one is elf and the other is beastman standing beside him. I'm just searching for toilet, hahaha. I answered awkwardly, trying to cover my stupidity. Hey. I see, well, the speech is about to begin. Let's go together, he said. Damn, he really read me like a book. Well, there's no reason for me to decline. While we walking in the hallway, we chatting for a bit. My name is Suzuki Yuto, nice to meet you, he said and smiled innocently. I got shocked after hearing his name. The name is completely Japanese. Donna-sama has told me that he has banned the whole word from summoning Otherworlder 300 years ago, so they quite rare this day. It's not like they went extinct. Someone like Hinata Sakaguchi, who is saint, has more lifespans than normal human. Ah. So you're Otherworlder, huh? It is quite rare these days, I said with plain face. My name is Asuza, nice to meet you. After I said that, the group stopped a little and asked me, wait, what do you mean rare? Is there someone else who came here beside me? Asked Yuto anxiously. What are you talking about? Isn't the great demon lord banned the whole world from summoning the Otherworlder 300 years ago? Asked the elf girl. The beastman girl looked like she didn't think too much about it, but still want an explanation. Yes. Do you know the guardian of humanity, Hinata Sakaguchi? She is the Otherworlder, I said to them. The elf girl suddenly realized, oh. Come to think of it, Hinata Sakaguchi name is somewhat similar to Yuto name. Despite not having a noble blood, they have a surname, as she nodded his head. I like to meet her someday, said Yuto with full spirit. Hey, she sounds strong. I will definitely challenge her one day, said the beastman girl. After chatting for a while, I found that the elf girl name is Lilia and the beastman girl is Rina. Come to think of it, this Yuto guy really seems like a protagonist who just want to start his own harem like those in manga and novel. I wonder if I should introduce them to my daughters since they like manga. No, those girl is playing villain. Nobody knows what they gonna do to this poor guy, I thought to myself. Not long we have arrived in gathering place where thousands of student crowded here. Yuto come to this not by summoning a reincarnation, he come here by dimension crack. The goddess in his old world told him that the dimension crack is caused by some world got destroyed, and the goddess there give him some cheat power as a form of apologize, though he don't tell me what kind of power is that. I hearing the cause immediately apologize. I'm sorry. As I slightly lower my head, what for? He said. Then Lilia immediately shout, look, the great demon lord has arrived. Then all the students around me turn their head to the stage. I also noticed that the long-haired trio I see before at the school entrance running while hiding their presence as much as they could. Did they trying to hide from someone? I couldn't help but think. Rimuru Pav. After all the preparation has been complete, I got on the stage with Diablo and Xian on both of my side. Xian seemed that she is okay after Diablo told me she is beating her own core, so I just act like usual. Even when I'm on stage, the students below just take a look at me and continue their chatting. Well, majority of them has grown selfish since they are nobles and has grown by being spoiled. Beside, right now I'm wearing Shizu mask, so nobody is giving attention. Less than master, this is blasphemy. How dare they ignore master? Should I harvest their soul? Greater than? No. Relax Seal, I will handle this. Scary. Seal is too scary. Imagine being killed just because you ignore someone? What a stupid reason to die. I then slowly open my mask and release some of my true dragon haki. Well, I could go easy on them and use Demon Lord haki, but I got slightly annoyed by them, so who cares? Asuza Pav. I got a bit worried since most of the students here is ignoring Donna-sama. Diablo and Xian beside him getting noticeably irritated and ready to kill all the students here the moment Donna-sama give an order. But what I did not expect is, the moment Donna-sama show his face, the whole place feel as if the sky itself has collapsed. The sheer Donna-sama aura has make a pressure as if the gravity here has been increased by 10 times. Gah. So this is the G-Great D Demon Lord power, said Yuto while on his knee trying to resist the aura. Truly terrifying, said Lilia, who has pale face. Rina seems unable to speak since she was busy resisting while standing. The beastman pride is really high, huh? I look around beside me and Rina, there are few students who still standing. A princess-like student with her butler is resisting it with painful face. There are girl with priest-like outfit standing there while praying. The cold sweat can be seen all over her face. There are luxurious clothing boy who using his servant to support him so that he can still stand. Trash, I said to myself as I look at him. But even with this terrifying aura, that Demon Lord is so beautiful. Right Asuza, said Yuto while fixatedly looking at Donna-sama. Here another trash. Shall I end your story here by killing you here? I feel happy that someone admired Donna-sama, but that look on Yuto's naive face is clearly tell his thought, to add Demon Lord on my harem. While I was considering whether to kill him or not, Donna-sama started his speech with his pressure still hasn't gone. Geniuses generation Asuza Pav. After Donna-sama done with his speech, all the students here get up with terrified face, but it is weird seeing that not even once of the students become crazy, faint or anything. There's some that only cried after the pressure gone. I'm sure Donna-sama must control his aura or else nobody in this room would survive. Yuto beside has already got up while still looking at the stage. Yuto, are you okay? Asked Rina, who trying to support Yuto. Yeah, I'm okay. More importantly, Lilia seems to be in worse state than me, said Yuto as he approaching Lilia. You seems fine Asuza. How can you got not affected by that pressure? Asked Lilia, who was trying to stand up. Well, I'm used to it. To be honest, I'm not lying though, since I've been beside Donna-sama for so long I'm got used to it. More importantly, the great Demon Lord said that we must take an exam for deciding grade, right? Said Rina. I'm impressed he still pays attention while enduring that kind of pressure. Yeah, a magic theory and science research. I decided to take magic theory as my main class. How about you guys? I asked. You have to only took a test for your main class and you got to choose whether to take a second class or not. I think I go to magic theory, said Yuto. Well, I can't let this idiot going alone after all, said Lilia. I just follow Yuto, said Rina. Is this guy serious? You just follow someone blindly? Huh. That's the protagonist for you, I thought to myself. I see, then bye. See y'all later, I said to them, and immediately go to the test room, but suddenly Yuto grabbed my hand and says, You don't want to go with us? It will be helpful if you come with us, said Yuto with hopeful expression. Are you kidding me? Does this kid planning to make me join his harem? I thought to myself, but then I shake his off then say, well, I prefer being alone. See y'all later. Then I continue walking without giving a single glance at them. As a students, all of us has to live in school dormitory to make sure our safety. Well, majority students here is a noble or a child of rich merchant. I got to my room and immediately jump on the bed, without I realize I fell asleep. When I woke up, it is already morning. I look at the time and rush to the exam place. I take magic theory, so the exam place is in training ground. Luckily I arrived on time. I see that everyone is trying to cast their best magic and shoot it at target. It is maybe to test our basic knowledge about magic. Magic theory has multiple branch class such as battle mage, healer, and more. While science research is the same, there are science technology, science biology AMD more. I noticed the long-haired trio from before, they seem to take magic theory as well. I might greet them later since they seem to be an interesting peoples. Student Asuza. Come here. Shout one of the professor. Well, it's my turn now. I head to the professor and she tell me, your magic is evaluated by power, precision, and speed. Now do your best magic to shoot the target. I see. Then I waste no time and use my simplest attack magic, nuclear strike magic. Nuclear cannon. After I said that, the professor seemed surprised while my magic rapidly strike to target. The moment my magic hit the target, a large explosion was created. The whole students is looking at me like I'm some rare animal. Even the professor is dumbfounded, after that stylishly walking out the train field feeling proud. After the test at the field there's some paper test, but I confident that I was doing that perfectly. Yesterday Donna-sama sent me a thought communication, telling that our daughters seems to high level comparing to their peers, so those two take a same exam as me. I remember that, today is the day where our result is announced. I going straight to the hallway confident that I must be the first, but the moment I take a look at the notice board, I feel defeated. This is what the result ranking look like. 1. Rouge, 500 PTS. 2. Milus, 476 PTS. 3. Leo, 460 PTS. 4. Asuza, 458 PTS. 5. Suzuki Yuto, 400 PTS. 6. Fiora Bella, 394 PTS. 7. Fezel El Nasca, 378 PTS. 8. Eura von Farmanas, 353 PTS. 9. Shalsha, 327 PTS. 10. Falfa, 300 PTS. And the rest is below. 200 PTS. The magic test at the field full mark is 300 PTS, while paper test is 200 PTS. I make a mistake when I think a several wrong answer in a paper test won't make any difference, but my different with the third place is just 2 packing points. I went to cafeteria with depressed face, then I hear the professors is chatting among themselves. They say that before this year, the most groundbreaking record is 300 PTS. That has happened 100 years ago, but this year seemed to have so many monsters that surpassed that. Starting from that, the first 10 of this year is called the Generation of Geniuses. At the Student Council President office, there are several people who stand at the top of this academy, the Students' Council. It seems that this year's has many crazy kid, huh? Said one of them sitting on the sofa. Foo. I wonder is there are any handsome boys in the top 10? Said the woman. Ha. I regretted that I don't go watch the test. Said another man. Yeah. I too honestly shocked when seeing the result. Said the man while eating his burger. So what's your thought about this president? Asked another lowly girl with her teddy bear on her lap. Ha. What can I say? This first year students is very interesting. Said the president while looking out of the window. Geniuses generation. I hope they can live up to our expectation. The last word from the president bring everyone in this room into smile.